Around Your World is a series of 10 short videos designed to give you a new look at your planet and some fresh insights into what Christian World Mission is all about. Welcome to Session 9, where we look at volunteers going places.
In addition to career missionaries, there are many others who serve on a part-time or short-term basis. One option is to go on a short-term mission trip. We talked to several people and asked what they had done.
Have you been on a missions trip?
Yes, I have gone on a mission trip. We went to Arizona, to the Hopi Indian tribe, and did a one-week vacation Bible school and helped do improvements around the church by painting and some carpentry and woodworking to help improve the church facilities.
I've been to Mexico a few times where we would give people tapes in their own languages at the migrant labor camps. We'd go and figure out which language they knew, and then we'd give them a tape in their language.
Yes, short-term mission trips. Through Emmanuel, went to Spain, went to Brazil with the basketball team, and then having been with Athletes in Action for a couple of years, have traveled throughout the United States playing basketball and the world, as a matter of fact. I
went on a short-term mission trip to Hungary, and we helped a church out there. They were building their church, and we helped them. And I personally went with some of the kids from the church. We went to a camp in the woods, and we played games with them and went on hikes and ate with them. And it was very interesting learning the culture and a little bit of language and just the needs of the country and the people there.
Yes, I have. I've been to a mission trip to Tijuana and helping the kids wash their feet and give them clothes.
Basically, our standard of living has given us tools where we can actually present the Word. We have the Word here, it's prolific, the Bibles. We had the video tools, the audio tools and all that. So we're using that to help them, and they're finding out who God is, who Christ is, and living their life for Him.
As I've talked to several of you, you've told me that you didn't think you'd make good missionaries or even good volunteers. So I'd like you to tell the class your reasons, and we can discuss them.
I'm not a good speaker. I've always worked with finances.
Ah, you've worked with finances. That's great, because I know several mission offices that need people who can do bookkeeping or accounting. And you, if you did that, would be part of the mission team. That's a very real part of missions, because without that, the rest cannot happen. Another one?
I'm a computer programmer, not an evangelist.
That's okay, because not everybody is an evangelist. But in this day and age, missions need computers, and they use them more and more, as we talked about in a previous session. For instance, at Global Recordings Network, the server is working 24/7, and there are people all over the world that are logging in and downloading languages. We need technicians who can make sure that that server does not go down. We're constantly developing new software. We need people who can help us do that. Another question?
So I'm not computer literate, so I wouldn't fit in.
I understand what you're saying. Sometimes we feel like if I can't operate a computer, I can't work in a mission office. Well, have you ever thought about being a receptionist? I know a mission office where when you go in, the receptionist makes you feel like you're the most important person who's come into that office that day. But in our office, we have people who are supposed to be doing other jobs, and they're pinch hitting at being a receptionist, and it's not the same thing. So that would be a very important contribution. Have you ever thought of a janitor being part of a missions team? It's a very important part, and there are many other jobs like that that can be done to help the missionaries do the jobs that they are supposed to do.
I don't live near a mission office, and I'm not ready to travel.
Okay, I suppose there are a lot of people in that situation, and you feel like you're kind of disconnected from missions. But remember, you can be part of a prayer team. It's not like, if I can't do anything else, I can pray. We really believe prayer is part of missions and very vital. And there are many missions who would love to sign you up as a prayer partner.
Be sure and visit yourworldfacts.net for information on the large number of opportunities in missions. There are missions trips that last from 1 day to 1 year. Now next time, we'll wrap up the series with some other meaningful and exciting ways that you can be involved in missions.
Go to our website for a closer look at what we discussed in this session, and join us for the next session as we journey together around your world.